Hello, my peeps, and welcome back to my channel. I know this isn't the most original idea, but I thought I would review the 2020 comebacks we have had so far, since we're a third of the way into the year. I would have liked to have done an individual review of one comeback, but I started making videos after the groups I loved have had their comebacks. But don't worry, peeps, Monsta X is gonna have their comeback on May 11th, and you bet your ass there's gonna be an in-depth review when it drops. Anyways, some information before we start. 1. This will cover from the start of January to the end of April. 2. I did not see or hear every comeback during this time, especially in January, so if a group isn't on here, that might be why. You can put it down in the comments below, and I might check it out and give some quick thoughts. And 3, if a group debuted and came back within this time period, like CIGNATURE and MCND, then I will cover them in one section to make things easier. But I will go in chronological order. Or at least close to it, because some of these blended together lmao. Anyways, let's get started. I just wanna make you scream. What a great start to the year. ATEEZ literally went Junbahaja like a thunder on my ass. I don't mind loud anthem music on a whole, and this one really pumps me up to do anything I need to. Wonderland is also anthem-like, but it is noisier than Answer. And I love the chanting and doos in the background. The MV was so beautiful, but it makes me even more confused as ATEEZ lore really confuses me lmao. Their stages had some iconic outfits and their stage presence as always is top tier. This was definitely the kick I needed to start the year. I just wanna make you scream. This is a pretty good song, and I am really happy they finally got a first win from this song. They definitely deserve. The raps definitely went too hard to not get a win. While I am not a fantasy, I can admit their talent. Some of the shots in the MV are gorgeous, but that last set with the CG looked weird, not gonna lie. I didn't see a lot of stages, but if any of them were of the MV outfits, then they snapped. Overall, while it doesn't vibe, I can admit it's a pretty good song, and congrats to them and Fantasy for getting their wins. I just wanna make you scream. It's not a bad song, but the beat drop and some of the high notes in the chorus rub me off. And the high-pitched whistle at the beginning of the chorus isn't my cup of tea. But I'm not gonna lie and say the "Say My Name" part wasn't stuck in my head for some time lmao. Also, whoever the short-haired rapper was, she snapped. The MV was shot beautifully, and I liked the lighting they used for the chorus. I only saw 2 stages of theirs, and while I was captured by their presence in the first stage, I wasn't wowed on their second. I just wanna make you scream. Now we're getting to ones I have heard and seen more often lmao. This sounded so majestic, like an anime opening lmao. I can't comment on how similar it is to their songs because this is the only one I heard, but I like their style. I love the strings used in this song, and the percussion doesn't overpower the voices or the instrumental, which makes it really pleasant to hear. I didn't understand the MV, but I did like their visuals, although there were some parts that were too dark to see for me. And their stages were amazing, too. I just wanna make you scream. Okay, no offense to the boys, they are talented, but this is my least favorite. I don't know, the chorus, the "Oh Mama," it's just not for me. None of it grabbed my attention, and not gonna lie, I haven't listened to the whole song. I will say their MV had some decent shots and editing, and they looked to be having fun on their stages. But it's a no from me, chief. No hate to the boys, I wish them luck. I just wanna make you scream. Not gonna lie, that hook with the "You're So Done Done" part, especially when the beat drops and it's just the singer. Oomph, it's powerful, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary folk. But everything else is okay. I am not a fan, so I can't comment on line distribution, but it does suck when I hear of line distributions like this, regardless of if I like the group or not. It matters. These girls did all the work of debuting, but they're not even getting a fraction of the lines. Anyways, I barely remember the MV, but the main dance set with them in the black outfits was the best in my opinion. And I thought their stages were okay. I just wanna make you scream. I told myself to hold off on standing until I get more than one song, yet here am I, standing a group with 2 songs and dulled year within days. Their power. Anyways, I much prefer Issa over Nun Nu Nan Na, but both songs slap so hard I'll feel it until the next year. Their first MV had its moments, but I don't know Chief. And their outfits were mostly solid. The Issa MV was much better, although this black scene with them in the black outfits I feel like they could have cut out. Anyways, their stage presence got me to stan. Especially Yall's. My god, guys. Look at them. Signature in suits. That's all I gotta say. I just wanna make you scream. Queens took a year and got Lee Soo-man to produce their album and came back with bops. I said it. Album of the year worthy, yep. Oh yes, I am best song ever along with the Black Hole by PENTAGON. The only detriment is the line distribution. Please, give my girls Vivi, Go One and Yojin lines, am begging. And if Hassel comes back and she has next to nothing, am rioting too. Digipity has always made a masterpiece of a MV, it's chef's kiss perfection. And their stages. Sis did not come to play. I think Butterfly is the better choreography, but So What is still amazing. Now, please don't take another year to make your comeback. I just wanna make you scream. It's a pretty good song, there's just something about it that doesn't sit right with me personally. Just a matter of personal taste, I think. But I love hearing bright songs, especially as at the time of release, we only had a couple bright cutesy songs for February. They have so many colors in the MV and it's so pleasing. Ya girl can only take so much dark before it gets a bit boring. I'll admit I didn't see any stages before this video, so I can't say much there, but they're cute. I just wanna make you scream. The song that started my descent into PENTAGON. An iconic bop. And can I talk about the Black Hole? A masterpiece of a song. Stream it, cowards. Anyways. Wooziok's rap. That's all I gotta say. The chords. The harmonies. Especially in the chorus. It's a feast for the ears. Yeah, the MV is a bit dark to see, and it goes really fast at times, but it really fits the concept they are going for. It just made it hard for me to figure out who is who, but that's more on Meow Mao. Their stages. The choreo, guys. Kinda being lifted in the air. It's just iconic. Stan PENTAGON. I just wanna make you scream. Moonbi all snapped with this comeback. She really just said I''M.A. Look like me with doing a hardcore dark song. A queen. This song is so full of meaning, and I love that it means she will protect and look over everyone she loves. This was made of love. And while I don't listen to it often, it's still a bop. Her MV and concept is beautiful. And her stages were a delight to watch. All the different outfits, her dance break. Icon. I just wanna make you scream. Isn't for me, but this song is catchy. It's definitely my favorite out of the group. This is one of the songs where I don't have much to say because my thoughts are minimal about it. It's alright. Once again, I love the colors they used in this MV and it was beautiful to watch. I only watch one stage of them, so I don't have anything to say about that. I just wanna make you scream. There's a reason I am using this as a transition. It's the best song of 2020. I take no criticisms. Yes, even after Dr. Baby and So What. Dreamcatcher came to take Liv's this comeback. And with an album too. Filled with bops. And with so much meaning. Dreamcatcher said, all of you all cyberbullying, this is for you bitches. I will admit, their MV isn't the best I've seen, that title goes to Deja Vu. Some of the CG is sketchy and that desert background was interesting. But it's still filled with beautiful shots. Like Swa murdering me with that sword. Can we talk about their choreo? Backup dancers, a dancer in place of Handong. Absolute queens. Stan Dreamcatcher cowards. I just wanna make you scream. It's a very cute song. I really love the pre-chorus, and the chorus is a total earworm. The MV was really simple, and while that roulette set is not the best, that outdoor scene with them sitting at the white table is beautiful, like oh wow. The colors. Their outfits. Perfection. I also love their stages for this song, they look like they are having so much fun. I just wanna make you scream. I will say this is an okay debut and comeback song. I don't really care for Ice Age, but Spring is okay to me. They came back so fast, that was really interesting to me, as well with a soft concept that is different from their debut concept. I do like they seem to be going for a through the seasons with their albums. But the songs aren't for me. I don't remember the Ice Age MV all that much, but the Spring MV was very light and it really pairs well with a softer song. I will say their Ice Age stage is better than their Spring stage, mostly visual-wise. I wish them luck with the rest of their promotions and in the future.
I just wanna make you scream.
I don't really care for the instrumental for this song, but the vocal stacking in this song is beautiful, especially in the chorus. Like perfection. That beat drop with the la la la's in the middle, amazing, spectacular. And the bridge is breathtaking. This MV has some beautiful shots and lighting, and all the flowers in the background of that one set adding in all these colors. Yes, more please. I will admit though I haven't seen a full stage, so I don't have a lot to say about that aspect.
I just wanna make you scream.
There's things I like about this song, but the chorus kinda turns me off. I don't know, it's just weird for me. It's just not for me. I will say that the MV was beautiful, and while I think it's shady for them to use a Chinese theme for their CB, I have to admit that set was eye candy. I also can't comment on their stages because I never saw them. Lmao.
I just wanna make you scream.
I liked Bomb over this song, but even then, I wasn't a big fan of Bomb either. I don't know, nothing is really working for me personally. I will say I love her sci-fi concept she's trying to do, but the songs aren't cutting it for me. And the MVs aren't really pleasant as well. But I can't really remember them, so it's more like it's forgettable than that it is bad. I did like some of the staging on her live stages, though.
I just wanna make you scream.
It's ATEEZ's best title track. I take no criticisms. You really gonna tell me otherwise when we had Runjin shoulder moves? Runjin rap? Chiraeyong rap? This really was Runjin's era, I said it. The only thing that bothers me is Chiraeyong's lack of lines and screen time, but it's nowhere near LOONA level, so I'll let it slide for now. However, if this continues, JYP, I'm flying to Korea to have a chat. This MV was so beautiful and filled with so many iconic scenes. Runjin cutting her hair? Leah breaking everything? Icons. Their stages were so fun too, and their dance is so impactful, yet it's so fun to try doing. Except the shoulder thing, only ITZY can do that shit. Mwah. Perfection.
I just wanna make you scream.
Bruh, let me talk about this song. It's so beautiful, the chords are so pleasant to hear and interesting. LOONA doing God's work not only with Dreamcatcher and ATEEZ, but with Favorite because this was God tier. Aaron's high notes. Mwah, it's like ice cream on a hot day. This MV was so beautiful too, and just dark enough to make it interesting but not too dark where I can't see anything. I honestly kind of hate this is the only song I like of Favorite so far, but their stages are so engaging to watch too. It's just a crime they are so underrated.
I just wanna make you scream.
I actually like this song the more I hear it. The pre-chorus literally is a blessing on my ears. At first I thought this whole song was okay, but I keep hearing it more and I've grown to like it. I'm actually very interested in seeing where their sound continues, even if I don't stan. I will say their MV isn't anything special, but it's an alright debut MV. I only saw one stage, but they definitely have stage presence. I wish them luck, their debut goes well and for their future.
I just wanna make you scream.
I like it more than when I first heard it, but this song still is interesting to me. I love this pre-chorus, and I thought it would lead to something different, because when the chorus beat dropped I was like what? I will say the chorus is catchy and an earworm, but it doesn't flow well from the verse before for me. It's not a bad thing, it just doesn't connect well, in my opinion. This MV was so beautiful, and I love Min's shots the most. And I love their backup dancers for their stage. It adds a grandeur to their stage. It's alright to me, overall.
I just wanna make you scream.
This song is a bop. It's like fine wine for the ears. You bet the chorus is stuck in my head, but I don't mind. A Pink Goddesses we been new. The MV was more on the simpler side, but I loved all the sets and nothing really stuck out like a sore thumb to me. Their stages so far have been so pretty and engaging to watch. Stream it, you all.
I just wanna make you scream.
I will admit, I mainly checked out their debut song because they are Monsta X's juniors and I want to support them. But they surprised me. While the song isn't my cup of tea, I really enjoyed listening to it. I love the vocal stacking in the chorus, specifically in the you know part. It's a very good debut song, I have to admit. I like the concept of their MV, and while I can't remember much about it, I do remember liking the visuals in some of the shots. Also, their jumper stage was hella tight. I see bright things in their future, even if I don't stan.
I just wanna make you scream.
Can I just say, I love this concept. I love them quoting Romeo and Juliet for their chorus, the swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon, that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable. It's just perfection, and my Shakespeare nerd ass had me screaming at 2 in the morning. This song was so engaging to hear. Their MV was so beautiful too, this whole thing was a godsend. I have a weakness for white outfits, especially white suits. Like these K-pop groups gonna kill me bet. It's spectacular.
I just wanna make you scream.
This song wasn't for me, but I did like it. It just doesn't stand out to me, personally. It just felt okay to me. Their MV was alright too, had some decent shots and scenes. Their dance is so beautiful and their first stage looked so ethereal. Those white outfits superior.
I just wanna make you scream.
What an amazing title song for Solar. A queen has risen, you all. She literally set me on fire and spit me out and stomped me out. Like damn. Her MV is so beautiful, and that last shot. That last shot. Beauty incarnate. The dance is so engaging too, especially all the different diverse backup dancers. What I am saying is, stream spit it out now.
I just wanna make you scream.
Speechless. Oh my girl, no, not to my heart. Like damn. And the rap went straight fire. And the visuals. I legit can't form words. How can I describe this song other than cutesy girl crush that blew my mind? Do I even need to talk about the MV? Oh my girl is made up of visuals, I said it. Don't at me. But why do I get the feeling that Binnie is gonna be the death of me? I blame that shot with her and glitter eyeshadow. Anyways. Why is the chorus dance so catchy, like the na 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 part especially? And they look so happy to be performing, like it's infectious. I can't help smiling. The bra part after Sunyi's rap is placed and done so perfectly, like yes queen. And their dolphin stage they did is so amazing too. It's literally iconic.
I just wanna make you scream.
It definitely has energy for sure, but it doesn't really vibe with me personally. I will say they have some amazing harmonies going on, especially in that pre-chorus. Vocal stacking, I will always point it out. It really is such a fun upbeat song. I love that shot with the colored smoke, and the neon light sets are so cute. Their B-side stage and their title song stage were really fun to watch though. Their stages are so beautiful to look at and they look to be having a lot of fun. But this song really isn't for me, overall.
I just wanna make you scream.
I like this song. As y'all can guess, I am a fan of vocal stacking. And you are good in my book if you have it. It's just the best thing for me to hear personally. It does some really good things. I love that light structure they had in the background. I don't know, it looks really cool. It's a pretty cool MV. I haven't seen a stage yet at the time of recording, so I don't have any comments, and that's the end of the video. Sorry for a really long video, I honestly felt too lazy to divide it up into 2 parts, not going to lie, oh. However, I definitely will be doing monthly or bi-monthly reviews to save time and to not have long ass videos like this ever again. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed regardless. I love you all so much, see you on the next video. Bye, peeps.